Since I have received so many threats after I did my two little videos, I wasn't going to do it anymore. But hell, why not? I have some thoughts in the matter. Let's have the uncomfortable questions. Okay, if you're going to accuse a whole institution and their employees and its employees of racism, you better back it up. This book was a perfect vehicle for them to provide at least one sample of where the racism was. They just carelessly and thoughtlessly can't throw that out there. I don't think that's right. I think those two words have legal consequences: racism and discrimination in an institution, and that makes a great case for lawsuit. And yet they do that without any proof. I don't think that's right, to tell you the truth. So let's indeed ask the uncomfortable questions. I don't hear any charities come out and claim that they received money from Harry and his charity foundation. None. Why aren't they coming out and saying, yes, we received these funds from them? That is important to ask. The police commissioner and supposedly, of course, you can't believe anything you read anymore, but apparently the UK police commissioner was giving an interview to CNN in regards to the COVID situation, and he let it slip that the UK is still paying for Meghan Markle's and Prince Harry's security. If that is the case, you have some explaining to do. Why? If that is the case, why? They don't have to disclose what security arrangements Harry and Meghan have. I understand that. Anybody with a little bit of mind, with a little bit of sense in their brains, they understand that. But they can categorically deny that the UK is funding that. Why aren't they coming out and say that? It's very vague. Why aren't they collecting the £2.4 million owed by Prince Harry? And the government has powers to do that, and they have procedures in place to do so as well. They can seize the funds. God knows Harry has 30 million in the bank. Why aren't they seizing 2.4 and just have it done with? That's one thing. Why isn't the government? Those are uncomfortable questions. Why isn't the government doing more to look out for the UK taxpayers' funds? That's quite a lot. So basically, the UK is still funding their lifestyle. Harry and Meghan are two mediocre individuals who have achieved nothing with their lives. And I don't understand why right now all these royalists and newspaper reporters are coming out saying how hugely talented and what assets to the institution Prince Harry and Meghan are. Why are they still exaggerating non-existent talents of these two individuals? They're not talented. They have never been. Harry, you should count the lucky stars that you were born into royalty, because you are not. You're thick as a plank. And Meghan Markle is it's a joke. You're both jokes. You are privileged, not talented. See the difference? And because of your privileges, you have a platform because of who Harry's family is. But other than that, Harry, if you were not in the royal family, I think you would be on welfare. Well, you actually kind of are right now. You're being funded by your father. So why isn't the government taking the correct steps or the necessary steps to protect the taxpayers' funds in this crisis? We're looking at 2.4 million just for the cottage, and then we have all the charity funds that they take in, and if they're being funded with their security, that's another couple of million. And why is that still ongoing? You don't expect the UK taxpayers to pay for David Beckham, Elton John's, or Adele security. And let's face it, at least those people work for a living and they've made their own money. Why are they, if that is the case, why is the government looking out for the royal family and not for its public? Because the taxpayers are the ones funding their lifestyles, and the taxpayers are the ones who pay the government salaries. So let's ask those uncomfortable questions. That's more important than two mediocre individuals who are lashing out because they're sixth in line to the throne, and not as important as the second in line to the throne, which is not racist. It's just the way of life. In every institution, even private companies, people have, hierarchy, and they're not at the top. If you ask me, the royal family, they found freedom from these two individuals. And by the way, Trevor, if you're out there, boy, did you luck out, buddy. You really, dodged a bullet with this one. So yeah, let's ask those questions. This book is fluff. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are idiots. We know that. Um, and if anything, no celebrity will want to be associated with them, because now they can see that they will spill the beans on everything. I mean, that book basically tells it all. So nobody's safe. Nobody would want to hang out with them. And they're not an asset. They're assets, not assets to the royal family. They're a liability, and I think it's time to cut them out, in my opinion.